Morning Asia. This is PrivateerFX giving you the North American wrap and an Asian preview. We just had New Zealand CPI came out quarter on quarter 0.5%, which is a 0.1% higher. The New Zealand dollar was actually rallying a little bit before the number. And you can see here's the hourly. It came up and got up to about 72.10, so it took out these old hourly highs, but then fell right back down to where we were before the number. So more of an algo type trade and no real follow through yet. I think it'll just be pushed and pulled. We also have the expecting some political announcements from the New Zealand First Party, so wait and see where that ends up. Looking back at the North American session, the currencies in general were pretty quiet. Sterling had a couple headline bombs, as you can see here, right on the North American Open, where we dropped 50 points, and that was on Brexit discussions not going very well. Then it rallied back up, and then it came down again as there was some more information out. We did finally take out this 132.45 low, which turned out to be good for about 25 pips in the first minute, and then closed back the day above it. So I would call that a false break. If you take a look at the daily, we closed just above that key hourly breakdown. Dollar yen actually had here's a daily dollar yen. I'll show you the hourly, where we had a decent little rally. It was very heavy on the North American Open. It looked like it wanted to take out this 111.65 level. And then as the day progressed, there were some headlines about Trump's meeting with John Taylor, Stanford's John Taylor, for the next Fed chairman, being taken as a hawkish and hence dollar positive move, and bond futures and gold sold off, and dollar yen rallied, and we had a decent rally from 111.75 all the way up to almost 112.30. So this was somewhat tradable in this move up. And if you take a look at gold, let's look at the daily gold. You see how that reacted. You see how it sold. Here the hourly as it sold off on that Taylor news. The daily actually put in a reversal lower day. This has been on a nice run. It's moved up 6 days in a row. Made a new high for this move into an old important pivot area just around 1310, and then reversed lower on the day. Silver chart looks exactly the same. And moving back to the currencies, if you take a look at euro yen breached some of these old lows here, came right back up and reversed higher, and the dollar yen chart looks exactly the same. We tested, took out Friday's low, we're holding in here, and then back up and had a decent close. You can look at the hourly. The hourly, we had several lows right here, and I know a lot of the traders are looking to sell a break at this level, but once again saved by equities rallying later in the day, and the Fed nominee John Taylor comments that came out. As of right now, it looks like Powell, who's a dove, is 30% chance, 19% for Yellen, and 18% for Taylor. So Taylor's moved up, and Taylor is definitely perceived as hawkish. So this could get interesting. Yellen is meeting Trump on Thursday, and I suspect that he will make a decision before he goes on his tour to Asia, which is November 3rd. So sometime in the next couple of weeks, we would expect to hear who the next Fed chair is, and that could be market moving. I think that if he does choose Taylor, that could be interesting. I think that bond market could have a decent correction, lower, higher yields, and that would help the dollar out as well. take a look and see. The other currencies didn't do much at all today. We had a lot of inside days on the daily charts. It was just a very quiet Monday. Not too many news events coming out. Keep an eye on cable as we approach the European Open. We always have to be on the lookout for the Brexit headlines. We have the UK CPI report, which is expected 3% year on year. And then we have testimonies of three key Bank of England members, Carney, Ramsden, and Tenero. And I would keep an eye on some of the headlines there. The market is pricing it as an 82% chance of a rate hike in November, and I don't think the CPI number is really going to affect that at all, nor are these speakers. But it could be, there might be some hints that they'll hike, and that could be it for a while. So expect cable to be between Brexit headlines and the Bank of England speakers. Expect the British pound to be volatile and very difficult to trade. Elsewhere, Euro again just didn't really do anything today. Very, very quiet. We looked at the New Zealand dollar. Dollar Canada closed kind of middle of the range. Here's the daily. Not much going on. Oil was up on the day, but that correlation seems horrible. Copper was up about 3% today, and Australian dollar was actually down. Here's the Aussie daily, but that again is an inside day. So overall, just a quiet Monday. Good luck ahead, and look out for us on the European Open. Good luck.